Okay, MLB draft.
Okay.
What
okay.
How did you
Dad
get drafted?
is like, oh my God.
Yeah, so we're like, oh man, it's gonna be a great day. My dad's like pumped to see my name on screen. And first round goes through, and I was projected to go anywhere from 2 to 5.
Yep.
Okay, second round, fifth round. So we're sitting there, and the draft's going on. I'm seeing a bunch of guys. So when you're at that level, you play with other guys at that level. So I played on a team called FTB Tucci. Now FTB Tucci was the best team in the country whenever I was my 18 years old.
That's crazy.
So everyone on my team are now in the big leagues, went to Division I baseball teams, are in the minor leagues, and so on and so forth. I could rattle off 10 names right now who are in the MLB, like what we were talking about. Vladimir Jr., he came and practiced with us a couple times. Bo Bichette, I played with him. He's in the big leagues right now. He plays for the Blue Jays, one of the best prospects in baseball. Logan Allen, Guardian, MJ Melendez, Royals, list goes on.
Yeah.
So I hear, MJ, my boy, gets drafted in the second round, right? And I'm like, damn, that's pretty cool. Me next. Logan Allen, third round, ends up declining it, but gets drafted in the third round. I'm like, here comes me. Fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, seventh round. We get to the 12th round, and I get a call on my phone. It's a 3-day draft. I got drafted on the third day. 12th round comes, and I'm thinking I'm going to Mississippi State. I'm fucked. I can't even do simple multiplication. Like, I got to go to college.
Because your anger, not because
of my anger. Because of my anger.
Math was never your weak point.
And I got drafted previously. So in the MLB draft, it's not like what people think. Your name just doesn't come on the screen. You're like, oh, I made money. It's, hey, you get a cell phone call from, the team or your agent. Mine was my agent. My agent will call me like, hey, in the 6th round, I got drafted by the Kansas City Royals. They're like, hey, the Royals called. They want to offer you $250,000 to go in the draft. I'm like, not enough money.
Yeah.
Because I wanted $500K. That was my bottom line. Then I get called in the 8th round by the Blue Jays. And they're like, hey, we want to offer you $225,000. I'm like, I'm going backwards. No.
Yeah.
Then I get drafted in the 10th round, and then the 12th was to the New York Mets.
How much?
And I get offered $360,000. Okay. So I'm like, okay, it's not $500K, it's not $250. Like, it's a good enough number. Then my coach for my baseball team.
That's my favorite team when I was growing up.
Really? Yeah. So Jared,
Piazza, dude.
His name's Jared Goodwin. He calls me and he goes, "You're not cut out for college, buddy." And I was like, "I'll take it. I found out that they found out what my grades were. Like
that's why
that's why my draft stock tanked. Was because everyone found out that I wasn't going to college.
Yeah.
So my draft stock went.
Dude, that's crazy.
So yeah, no, the MLB.
How could they get your grades? That feels illegal.
This is how bad it is. MLB will go to your house, right? The different teams will go to your house. The reason they go to your house is they'll say, we want to evaluate the person you are. They want to see how rich you are. They'll go to your house and they'll see where you come from, what kind of background you have, how much money you have, because the more money you have, the more leverage you have, because rich people don't need more money.
Yeah.
But if, like, for example, some people will be like, oh, well, this guy came from nothing. Well, that guy was so good that they had to draft him before other people drafted him. I was so stupid that they knew what? They had no competition.
I just offer him $250, and I guarantee you when you're like, no, and they were like, what?
So
this boy can't do
Did you have a
arithmetic.
team you wanted to go to?
The Cubs, and that was just that's a whole it's a sad sob story.
Oh, okay.
The Cubs I wanted to go to. My buddy in high school passed away of cancer, and that's the only reason I wanted to go to them was for him.
Yeah.
That was the only team that But I really, like I said, I'm not a fucking fan of baseball. Like, I don't give a fuck. I wanted money. That's
that is
it.
so wild. I love this.